feel like that made it look worse. Can I put a little bit of crust on it so it's more visible? Your grade is A+. I don't know what that means, but hi. Oh, the chat said that all you said was test. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for grading my test message. I very much appreciate it. This is, by the way, Balatro in the Final Fantasy VII sound font. And I think that Final Fantasy VII and 8 both use the same sound font. It's been a bit since I've actually went and looked at that information, but I thought it was cute, so I'm playing it for the pre-stream today. Something about you being my teacher and the thoughts about that, but is 7:49 p.m. your clock? No, that is the timer that I clicked off of, and it stopped tracking it. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah. I'm a little off my game today, but, you know, I'll get back into the swing of things. Yeah. That's how long until I press the fake PlayStation 1 starter screen. I am gonna listen to this entire song, though. Because I think it's neat. Gives me a bit of time to get into the streamer mindset also. Fall into the role, as they say. I did beat Balatro Green Deck on Gold Stake, and then I kind of quit playing it, so that is something I might do in an off-stream. I've been thinking a bit about what I want to do after the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough's over with, and I think I want to do a few streams of just random video games that aren't going to be full playthroughs, and just to get a bit of a break between them. And then we can do the Dune 2000 playthrough, and then a break, and just kind of go from there and see how it plays out. I turned on the stream at some random point on Sunday, I think. I don't remember what day it was. It wasn't Sunday. One of the days I did a stream, late night, and it didn't capture my interest for very long, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm thinking about it, It's good to see you also. Noodle stream. Hi, it's good to see you, Rose. Today's been kind of an eat my feelings kind of day, and the weather matches, so I'm hoping this will turn it around a bit. I'm excited. I have stuff I want to talk about and share. Yeah. Hello. Hi. It's good to see all of you. Hi. Hi. How are you, sister? Yummy, nutritious feelings. Yeah. I feel like streaming always boosts my spirit, even if it's a little bit exhausting. I'm working, but listening for once. Love you so much. I love you too. Also, I want you to just know that, like, doing something else while you watch a Twitch stream is the normal use case for Twitch, so don't feel bad. I think that's most people. I'm a boomer. I mean, you're younger than me. What do you think that makes me? Dork. Alright, the stream will start when this song is over. I think it's close to done. Yeah, if you're a boomer, that makes me a giga boomer. Weird. Millennial boomer. It's weird. Every once in a while the screen doesn't show chat. I don't know what's going on with that. Welcome to the chat room. Thanks, I was already here. I might be having internet connectivity issues, I'm not quite certain. Handlim, hi! Alright, stream start time. Hello, again. So real quick, before we launch the game proper and do the stream recap, there is something I want to show today. So we are playing on the PC version of this game, and unfortunately the PC version is not something that comes with physical discs. And so, on the last stream we reached disc 3, and we've also done a disc 2 disc change. And normally on the PlayStation version, when you reach the end of a disc, you get this screen. So this is what should show up for us. I should probably put this below my face. This is what should show up for us if we were to open the game on a PlayStation. Please insert disc 3. It's got this laptop, this old Walkman, and this frankly uncomfortable looking keyboard with a bunch of tiny keys in random places. And some of them are angled weird. It's like an ergonomic keyboard, but worse. You know, it's got that, and like I just love the blue. You can't see my cursor, but I love the blue CD player because it feels like the beginning of that early 2000s Arrow. I love this desk. Is that the terminal in the Ballum student schoolroom? It might be. Yeah, and then it's got the curved desk. It's what it reminds me of. I don't know if it's the same terminal, although now that you mention it, it does kind of look like it's embedded in the desk if you look on the side. And there's a couple more of these. So here was the one for disc 2. It's the same thing, but just different screen in the top left. And yeah, there's also one for disc 1, because what you could do is you could start the game on disc like 3 or something, and then you go back and you put in you load a disc 1 save, and then the screen would come up. And it looks like an AI generated keyboard. Oh, Plot twist, I am a disc. Alright. And then the art in the top left for disc 1, I actually found out while I was grabbing these and looking stuff up, is actually different in the Japanese version. It looks like this, which is much crustier and has the Japanese website on it, which is really neat. Also, fun facts about these PlayStation 1 games. You could take a lot of them. I don't think Final Fantasy was one of the games you could do this with, but you could take a lot of these discs and put them in a physical CD player and actually just listen to the music on the CD player because they were not encoded. You're a fun fact. No, you're a fun fact. So that was a thing you could do. I would listen to the Jet Moto soundtrack on the bus a lot because it was really good. Alright, I just wanted to share those. I'm going to bring up the disc 3 screen again because we are officially halfway through the game. Congratulations! You've all made it to disc 3. Jet Moto? Yeah, I have that some of the Jet Moto soundtracks in my stream playlist. I just never play it because I'm always playing Final Fantasy VIII music from it. So here's what it should look like when we load the game if we were playing this on a physical copy of it. The disc of my Panzer Dragoon Saga start off with a track of the main character. Lambasting you for trying it, warning you'll spoil the game if you put it in a regular CD player. That's insane. I love that. I love that developers used to play the meta like that. Hey, don't do this thing you're doing, kid. I mean, if I'm like 14 years old, first thing I'm doing is what they tell me not to do. So we're going to load up the game proper and we're going to do the stream recap. I'm going to click off the screen really quick to fix it because it broke for me for some reason. So, on the last stream, we visited the ruins of Trebia Garden. And we walked around and saw the aftermath of the missile strike. All of those students are in the process of rebuilding the garden. And while we were there, we had a revelation about the fact that we all grew up at the same orphanage, and every single party member, except for one, had completely forgotten everything about it because they were using Guardian Forces. That is the price. It affects your memories and alters... I guess just makes you forget. Alters not the right word. After that, we accidentally stumbled into the Galbadian Garden, and a fight broke out, which we were not very prepared for because we didn't give them very good orders. But we eventually boarded the Galbadian Garden and did battle with the Sorceress and defeated her. So we defeated Sorceress Adia. And after defeating Sorceress Adia, the way that she spoke to us drastically changed, and she referred to us as her children. And also, there's something with Renoa. But also, where is Alone? So let's get started today. Congratulations, everybody. You've made it halfway through the game. We will now begin the start of Disc 3. Is it over? What happened? Renoa. What happened to Renoa? And thinking back to that day. Also, Cypher seems to have scuttled away despite losing 2 fights in a row. Yeah, Cypher's kind of being used and talked to and treated like shit. I think it's heavily implied that he's under some kind of spell, because Adia was capable of doing that. Spoilers for Viper if they're here, but they did enchant an entire crowd to cheer for them while talking shit to them, so that's within their power. Squall, can you hear me? Head to Adia's house at once. I needed to text you this, but I made my own art page. Congratulations. Yeah, I'll look at it after the stream. Sorceress Adia is back at the orphanage. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm glad that I was able to pressure you into doing actual art and not being so hard on yourself. So we're back at the garden. And we're supposed to go to Adia's house. I'm gonna do a quick loop around the garden before I do that. Just check out the state of things. We're beginning the second half of the game. Another 20 hours, and we'll never see this game on stream again. Give or take some. I'm still hard on myself. Yeah, welcome to being an artist. There's a couple artists in this stream that can attest that it will just always be a condition. The scene and music just unlocks something in my brain. Yeah. If I can get a physical capture card, I want to stream my entire PlayStation 2 and 1 library at some point. So there is no Garden Festival here anymore. I think that was concluded with the Fisherman's Horizon arc. The stage is completely gone. It's just kind of an empty vessel now. Also, that is the place where Renault almost died. Is the game volume a little loud for anyone, by the way? I can lower it if needed. No? Okay. Go check out the cafeteria. CD3. Sure. Yep, we're on CD3. No more hot dogs today. It seems to be the state of things around here. Also, hello. Your name? I just noticed your name is spelled Zell with an X. We are, in fact, on disc 3. Yep, and there's our room. I actually don't think there's a lot of things to do around the garden at this point in the game. But I'm still gonna look. Parking lot's mostly empty. I don't think that those vehicles have been used this entire game, which is silly. Talk to the girl. Yep, the kid's still dead, I think. I don't know. They all kind of look the same. Zell's just here. I want to hear what she has to say. The matron. I don't even read or check out books. It's not like I'm interested in someone from the library committee. Alright, keep telling yourself that. I just can't get myself to study these days. I only seem to hang out here. I'm gonna read this entire series. The game volume for me seems a lot louder than usual. I might actually... I think my volume is too high. I think that's the problem. Let me fix that real quick. Oh yeah, my volume is like 10 levels higher than it's supposed to be. There we go. That's easier on my ears. I was wondering why the game was so loud. I had the last of my weed last night and was probably just listening to music way too loud. The book you recommended last time was very interesting. Music is loud for us. It's hard to tell because Balam is so chill. Okay. If that doesn't fix it, let me know, and I can fix it again. I usually stream at volume 21 on my PC, and it was at 33, so it was like 30% louder than usual. It feels great when I enjoy books. People enjoy the books I recommend. I want everyone to be able to read a book that will remain close to their hearts. I was just talking yesterday about how I never actually read books and need to do that. There certainly is a certain someone you want to read, right? I love reading now. Yeah, I need to get back into it. Alright, they're having a moment over here. It's not every day you get to experience your academy flying. I mean, technically speaking, you kind of are experiencing it every day now. This guy is stretching again. I remember him doing this, I think, on our very first playthrough. Because of all that chaos that went on, I don't have to take the makeup test anymore. but now I have to write a report instead. Instructor, you're being too hard on me. I have on my bookshelf a sci-fi novel, a short book of creative inspiration, Atomic Habits, another book, and then a hypnosis book. And then I have a bunch of other books in my boxes in my room. Alright, so we're supposed to go to Adia's house. Also, there's our salary. What are we up to? Digressing and side questing? Missed a stream or two. So we are at the start of Disc 3. I'm probably gonna do some side questing stuff to start the stream off, because there is some side content I want to do, but there's not a ton of it I want to do. I mainly care about the Guardian forces in this game because I want to show off all of their summons. And I might also go check out Shumi Village at some point. But yes, we just beat Sorceress Adia, and Squall is wondering what happens to Renoa. Up to the 3rd floor we go. Actually, is Norg doing anything? I'm curious. I'm gonna just go back in here and go to the basement level. Also, hi! It's good to see you again, Leviticus. I had to pause because I had to think about how to say your name correctly. Oh, there's a bunch of people here. I am a traveler from Shumi Village. We came to apologize on behalf of Norg's actions. I see that humans do not transform when their hearts become corrupt. Our appearance has changed according to what's in our hearts. You'd be surprised how many people say Levi? I thought about it. I thought about it. Oh. He's not there anymore. The orb is broken. I guess they came and got him. And he transformed or something. Okay, now we go to the 3rd floor. 3rd floor. I've been tinkering with some animation programs again also, because I want to get back into animating. I just never found a replacement for Flash, so I'm testing some stuff out. I tried Pencil 2D earlier. I really wanted to challenge Headmaster Sid. To cards, I'm assuming. I'm gonna try Animation Paper next, I think it's called. Matron is back at that house. So we're supposed to go to the orphanage. Instead of me doing that, oh, the status effects are still carrying over. I would personally like to do a side quest. Also, Renault is in a coma, so we can't take her with us. 17, 20... Yeah, I think that looks good. So where did we leave off? We left off here. We're supposed to go to this house, which is literally right next to us. Instead of doing that, I'm going to go to a little special place. And we're gonna do a lot of probably combat-related stuff today. I might split it up into parts, but we'll see. But I have to remember where this is actually at first. Maybe it's here? Nope, that's the island we were... maybe it's this way. I don't remember where it is. A little bit of wandering around the world map. So I don't think the game actually explains it, but there is an event that will happen on this disc later that is the cause for this crater on the map. This, where the cursor is, used to be an entire continent, and now it's not. Something happens to it. And we will see a smaller version of that thing later. But they don't explain that this is what happened to it. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, we're going to get off here. And we are going to be... Yep, it's the Centra Crater. So I'm going to burn a tent. Get everybody healed up. And then we're going to save the game. And I'd like to do some side content. And you'll notice immediately there's a timer up on the screen for 20 minutes. I am Odin. My blue heaven. Oh, I love the effects on those stairs. You saw them for half a second, but it's just ghost railings. The stairs are real, the railings are not. Don't use the railings. And that is a Tonberry. We are on a time limit and are not going to fight that. Escaped. Fun fact, in development, the south center of landmass with the optional dungeon you're in was directly connected to the eastern landmass. Separating into two different landmasses was done later on. I would believe it. Also, I love the railing effects on this. I'm going to check my Guardian Forces real quick and make sure everybody has one. Put some fires on life, why not? Yep, okay, everyone's got a Guardian Force. Good. Hi! It's good to see you. Okay, this is a puzzle place. Hi, which is why I saved before I came in here. Also, those things have knives and they will stab you. And just run away. Oh, hi. Hi! Hi, hello. Hi, hello's all around. Hi! Hello! Let's not do this again. Oh, there goes the floating ancient ruin block. Neat. Oh. I do wish I had encounter none for this dungeon. Specifically, because you are on a time limit and it is kind of stressful. But if we fail it, we can just do it again, and then we'll have the knowledge from last time. Is there anything over here? No. There's a ladder here, though. I think there's a series of numbers you have to input, if I remember correctly, for this. Oh, we found a draw point. Arrow. Let me give that to Selfie. That's it. That was all that was here. This is like an optional dungeon. It is! We are doing optional content at the moment. I don't want to do a ton of these. There's really 2 dungeons I want to do, and then some world map boss fights. And I guess that the second dungeon we want to do technically is 2 different dungeons hidden within each other, so nice. Yeah! So the only context clues that we have right now about what this place is about is that somebody said that they are Odin. There is a non-zero chance that we will have to do this multiple times. We will see, because the optional content tends to be a lot harder than the main content. And up the second ladder. I think we can... Okay, I thought we could go to that other one, but I guess not. We've already burned 4 minutes. And turned something on. Don't know what that was. I want to appreciate the scenery so bad, but we just don't have time. Okay, so I guess if I go back where I came from... No, I said back where I came from. Squall, you're not even walking on solid ground. Thank you. Oh, there's a terminal now. And we got all of these old ancient-ass ruins and then a bunch of wiring and now a terminal. Which made some stairs. And there's like a triangle button or something. Oh, this is literally just the same ladder. Okay. That's neat. I like how they did that. It's the same screen but different. Is there... Is there a... I could have sworn there were numbers or something that I needed to be paying attention to. Run from this encounter. I get the feeling I'm not doing something I'm supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, there's like a red gemstone there. Weird. Can I go this way? I cannot. Can I go this way? I can. Oh. It does not have a left eye. Okay, I guess we steal it. No. Stressful. So there's gonna be hopefully 2 Guardian Forces today. I would like to keep the default name for one of them, and then the other one is liable to be named by someone if they want. Found a drop point Pain. Okay. I don't think I've seen that spell, actually. Can I go up here? There's a ladder over here. Go up the ladder. Up the ladder. Thank you. Yep. To him who doth vanquish me, I grant my august powers. Take out the left eye, I guess. And then put in the right eye, I guess. I feel like I did that wrong. And then put in the left eye. And then leave it as it is. What is this? Oh, I don't have whatever this is. Code error. I'm gonna take the eyes out and then put them back in. The first go around might be me trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Okay, so this is the, like, input code section. Blech. And there was like 5 numbers. I'm gonna avoid looking up a guide for now. There's nothing here. I guess there's the other statue we can put things in. What do the numbers mean, Mason? I don't know who Mason is, but I wish he would tell me. Mason, what do the numbers mean? Mason. Mason, what do the numbers mean? I'm wondering if they're hidden in the environment. And put this guy's eyes in. Okay, it's just 60061. Cool. He literally just gives it to us. Alright. Sounds good to me. I wonder if it's the same if you come back here. Up the ladder, please. I said up the ladder, please. What is wrong with this ladder? Go up. Go up, please. Alright, we are halfway through our timer, which is concerning. We might put in the left eye and put in the right eye. Look at those wings. Look how big those are. Oh wait, it was 2 zeros and then a 6. And then 1. And then I think we're... Code accepted. Alright. We did it. We opened the door. Oh, look at this guy. Excellent. Prepare thyself. The weak shall perish. The strong shall triumph. Prevail over my sword, and I shall grant it to thee. For honor, let us fight. We have 10 minutes to kill this guy. I have an idea. So fun fact about this guy, he does not attack you until the time limit is over. When the time limit is over, bad things happen. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just berserk ourselves and just get this rolling as fast as possible. Cast a tornado, and then we're gonna start mugging. I am curious if I have a double or a triple. If you are the kind of person who spams Guardian Forces, this fight is going to be hard as fuck for you. Any good draws? Thank you for reminding me. I would have forgotten. Stop, death, double, and triple. I'm gonna steal some triples, actually. That'll speed this up a bit. Thank you. Received 1 triple. That's the exact number that we need. Because Squall, you are on mugging duty. Alright. I always forget to check, like, bosses that I don't know are. And then I'm gonna cast triple on Selfie. Buff the party up. I want to check how many hit points it has, but I don't want to waste time. I want to give it a good, honest try. Magic, triple. Get some Blazzaris. More punches. And then we're gonna start mugging it. I don't know how many hit points this guy has or how prepared we are for this. I am gonna scan just to see if we are able to do this boss, I think. Because we did also burn a lot of time not doing that sequence efficiently, so if I do a quick scan... How many hit points do you have, sir? $5,000. Alright, that's nothing. We're fine. We're fine. And then start mugging. Steal some things from this man. If we can't get through 5,000 hit points in 7 minutes with as much ass as we've been kicking lately, I don't think that we can. Okay, 1 Lux Junction scroll. That was fast. I'm gonna haste myself, and then triple something different. Arrow. I think we can burn triple arrows, yeah. And I think we just literally hold down the X button, because we have our, like, attacks put in. Oh, look at how fast those come out, too. Alright. Magic, haste, selfie. Alright. We got haste on everybody. We got Zell punching really hard. And then once we get Squall on the dark side command, we just input as many commands as we can as fast as possible. Dark side. Here we go. Everyone's set up. We're kind of breezing through this, honestly. I was a little scared for this fight, but our strategies are starting to come together a bit. So I think at this point we just play it out. Selfie's magic is a little lower than Renoa's at this point. We did kind of overgrind for Renoa because I do happen to know she's not going to be in the party for a bit. I wanted to kind of compensate for that as much as I could. Oh, we beat him! Odin's card. 20 AP. I grant thee my powers. Call upon me in times of trouble. Easy! Yeah! Not even that hard. Oh, we can't name him. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. So that was the first piece of side content I want to do. The same piece of side content is a little grindier. We have to kill 20 tonberries. At least 20 tonberries. I'm not going to do it now. I want to go outside and save. And then we're going to start just killing tonberries, because they are kind of difficult enemies. In fact, if I have any demis, I might use them. Let me go check my Guardian Force abilities real quick, actually. Okay, that was the other thing I wanted to do. So now that we have Mug, we are kind of running into the problem where we don't have a lot of refinement abilities. We have a bunch of useless ones and ammo refinement. I guess we should learn ammo refinement anyways, because that we might be able to turn the ammunition into other things. But pretty much at this point, we need to get all of these item refinement so we can start turning status magic and time magic. So I'm actually gonna just put time magic on that. And then we can start refining abilities into things that we can change into other things. Refine support magic. I don't think anybody has that at the moment. Alright. There's Lux, who's equipped in Renoa. They actually did learn what they were wanting to, so I'm gonna junction that to status attack. And then Balthazar is gonna be Alexander's honorary name. I didn't forget about you, Rose. Refine high level magic. Oh, I need to show them off actually. All right, who's gonna be equipping Alexander Balthazar? I guess Selfie can do it for one thing. Oh, I accidentally equipped the wrong Guardian Force. Whoops. We need to take Siren off also, because we're doing one per. Okay, so Alexander does not know any useful abilities, so we're going to summon them for one summon maybe, unless they have something useful to learn. Yeah, they don't really have anything. They're kind of just a healer, which will make sense, but we'll show that summon off in a bit. Gonna go down the ladder because that's the way the cool kids go downstairs. And then we have to kill tonberries until something happens. So it's gonna be very combat heavy at the start of the stream, and then once we're done with this side area, it's going to turn into story as we go to the orphanage and figure out what happened on the last stream. Alright, go outside, save, come back inside. Have ourselves a grand old time. Tonberries are not very easy to kill, by the way. Which is why I'm not doing it now, because there is a non-zero chance that we game over when we try to kill these. You will see why in a moment. Beep beep. Oh, yeah. Wait, is there something up the stairs? No, this is a broken stairway. Okay. Also, I think that statue is a mermaid with a fish's head when we run from this encounter. Just pointing that out. Sometimes that my Xbox controller does not like to actually run away from encounters. I did kind of use the Steam input. It's just a tiny Yoshi, meanwhile Tonberry squeaks with murderous intent. Tonberries are intimidating. So yeah, there's the mermaid statue with the fish's head. I think it's a fish's head. It looks like a fish's head. Okay, let's leave my blue heaven, and then save, and then go back into my blue heaven. Run away. I might actually put item on a couple of party members. Well, prism. Okay. So I'm gonna put item on party members so we can use Squall I'm worried about. And then you are going to put item on as well. Burn a tent. Save the game. And now we're gonna try and figure out how to kill a lot of tonberries. Here we go. Also, the summon that we just got, you might have noticed that there was no name dialog that popped up and that it's not in our summon menu. That is because he shows up whenever the fuck he feels like showing up. Just throwing that out there. So the guy that we just got shows up randomly, except in one very specific case that I won't spoil. Alright. First actual Tonberry encounter. Here we go. It's also a rumor that you cannot save in between these encounters. You are allowed to save in between these encounters, for those of you who do not know. So I'm gonna mug, I'm gonna scan it actually, scan the Tonberry. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Okay, so each one of these things has 20,000 hit points. That's not gonna be fun. Mysterious beings living in dungeons walks slowly towards the enemy and kills that enemy with chef's knife. So I do know the strategy here is that it is weak to gravity magic. I don't know if I have any demis. There's also one tiny problem, which is that if you physically attack it, it counters with everyone's grudge, and this attack does damage based on the number of enemies that character has killed. Which usually does something like that. So, do I have any demis? No, I have a blizzard. Oh god, yeah, so that's like, this enemy, the more you grind, the harder it is. I think Squall has a few demis. Yeah, he has a demi. One singular demi. So this might be like we summon Schubert repeatedly. How many is selfie? 660 is not bad. It does stop doing that when it's walked forward 2 steps. So that took 4,000 damage from a gravity attack. How much damage is Squall going to take? He's been in our party the entire game. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. So, you are gonna Phoenix down Squall. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just wait for it to take 2 steps forward, because I think it stops countering when it's closer. Do over, do over, do over, do over. We're looking for demi specifically. I'll cast this. So I think we're going to just spam limit breaks on these. Yep. And then probably equip Squall with a Guardian Force that has gravity on it. Alright. Cut it to ribbons. And just see if we have any demis on our characters. Faded Circle. And then I also need to summon Alexander. We need to summon the new summon. I don't know how long this is gonna take. This might be like the entire stream today, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with that, but there's kind of no getting around the fact that this part is grindy. So it's either we tough out the grind, or we just don't do it, and I don't know which one is better. I know that we could fly and get some demis from that one spot, but... We are learning time magic on Schubert also. I'm all for the grind. We're showcasing the game. Hell yeah. Alright. We're grinding, we're going. Grinding, we are going. I'm gonna mug you. Couldn't steal. Yeah, so now that it's a bit closer, it stops countering. And you might notice that it's not actually attacking us, it's just kind of slowly walking forward at us. Another Faded Circle. Menacingly. Yeah, it's kind of this enemy's whole vibe. Alright, adjust my headset. Do some more punching. So, there's really no getting around it. We're gonna have to get a bunch of gravity magic from somewhere. We might have to just have a couple shitty fights, and then once we learn refinement, we can kind of fix the problem. Do not underestimate Murder Yoshi. I'm curious, for those of you who haven't seen Tonberry, what you think it's gonna do when it gets close to us. I'll give you 2 guesses. Alright, we are in the middle of summoning Alexander. Holy Judgment. New summon, hide my face, hide the UI. Stab? Yeah, stab. So here's the new summon we got at the end of this too. $1,000 damage. Yep, it is a giant kaiju. Limit break would be nice. I'm gonna just throw this up again. Chef's Knife on Zell, who's now going to die. 1,000 damage. Just cast full cure. Do a life on Zell. So no, that was Alexander. Doesn't actually do as much damage as I thought it was going to. After this fight, we are going to figure out what we're going to do with Beth the Demi situation, though. Stop it! He just died! Monster! Yeah, so he stabs people. It's kind of his thing. Oh, he fell over. Poke. Yep. And tornado. Sometimes he doesn't get to you and just kind of falls over. You know, he's like a little adorable murderer. little tiny murder creature with too many hit points. You have to kill 20 of these, by the way, which is why we're going to need to figure out what we're doing about the gravity magic situation. I am wondering if there's an enemy we can potentially steal Demis from. That might be helpful. So we might do some wandering around the world map and just think about it. Look around for enemies to draw things from. Visit new continents we haven't been for. See the places out in the world map. And kick the little dude with the knife a lot. Do you have the Diablo's time refined yet? No, we're learning it. Why did I attack with Selfie? Couldn't steal. Stop stabbing Zell. You're doing this on purpose. It might actually be in the coding AI that he does stab the person with the lowest hit points. I do happen to know where a Demi draw point is, so we could hang around there and grind for ability points also. Tornado you. And duel on you. Zell wants to dream of hot dogs. He is kind of like the one who sleeps the most often in this party. This guy can't have that many hit points left, right? Because we killed Odin in like 5 minutes, and he had 7,000. And we've started with 10,000 on this little guy. Yep, there he goes. Cool, he fell over. So that's one down. How many ability points do you give? We got a Chef's Knife. 1. Yeah, we need 30 of those. Nap. Yeah, nap. Naps are nice. I am going to... Alright, so here's the plan. All the punches, so you've chosen death. I'm back. Grandma called me. Oh. Oh, she's doing alright. So, we're gonna explore the world map a bit. Our goal is to find some demis. We might have some already. I'm gonna check my party members. If we don't, we need to get some. And we need to get ability points. So I might just do a bunch of random encounters. Hope I didn't miss a lot. Not really, we're doing optional content today. So, nothing story related. Yeah, Irvine doesn't have anything. Do you have any demis? You do not. We're looking for a very specific spell that is needed for the grinding that we're going to be doing today. And we don't have any of that spell. So we're going to go on the world map. We're going to mentally note where this place is. And we're going to come back to it once we get some demis to speed that up. Because that will take us probably like multiple hours if we do not prepare for it. So heal everybody real quick. And then we're gonna go hunt. We're gonna hunt for demis. So we killed one Tonberry. 19 more. They're not actually that hard to kill once you are actually set up to do them. I'm gonna get into one combat encounter. So our goal is to get 30 ability points. And also, in the meantime, try and find an enemy that has demi on it and stock a bunch of it. What do you have? Fire, Thunder, and Blizzard. We should probably also put draw on our other party members, huh? Might be helpful. Selfie's a bit low on magic, so I might see what we can do about that as well. However, I do happen to know where... I do remember where that draw point was originally that we found the one demi at last time. Well, vaguely. I don't remember exactly where it's at. Has nothing. Same, honestly. Oh, you have Thundagas. You don't have anything junction. That's right. I need to fix her junctions after this fight. Unfortunately, Alexander does not have a lot of useful junctions. So one healing water. Zell's going to very quickly turn into our strongest party member, I think, because he gets a bonus point of strength every level up, and that's going to add up. Yep, he just got one. We got 2 ability points. Alright, fix your junction situation. Equip a useful Guardian Force, please. Probably not Quetzalcoatl, actually. I might level Siren some. Yeah, Siren and Leviathan both need some love, and Siren has a magic junction, so leveling them will be a bit less painful. Magic 20. Junction some magic. Put Thundagas on you. You need some actual spells to cast, though, so we're gonna really quickly... Beep beep. Yeah, there's not gonna be probably too much story content today, unfortunately. I do want to try and get... Why do you have 57 Blizzaras? You are not a magic caster. Give those to her. Yes. And then... What do you have? You're supposed to be a magic caster, and I guess we can steal some spells from you while you're in a coma. Why not? Yep. Okay, and then for my own sanity, I'm gonna put those at the front. So, Arrow, Blizzards for Blizzaras, Sleep for Fundaris. While you're in a coma. Yeah, they kind of just are sitting in a coma. You know, we don't really know what happened to her after this fight. Suspense. Okay, we're gonna get in the magic school bus. I can't believe it took me 3 discs to make that joke. And there was a draw point somewhere around here, I think, that had a bunch of demis on them. I don't actually remember. I won't spend too much time looking for it. I know that around this southern continent area there was a demi draw point, and that would be a good place to do some grinding for ability points. while we wait for that to kind of like restock. And then we can go back and do our Tonberry grind. So yeah, a lot of fighting and stuff today. We gotta find where it is on the world map. That's the only problem. There's a chocobo forest here. Oh, here it is. This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm glad I found it this quickly, because this was in a weird spot that I probably would have kept missing. Alright. We're gonna park. We're gonna save the game. And we're gonna just run around in circles and get some ability points, I think, while also regularly stocking up on demis. Found a draw point. Stocked 1 demi. How helpful of you. What are we gonna do with 1 whole demi? I'm going to go to ability, put drawback on you. Where's selfie at? Put drawback on you. And then I guess when we actually do the Tonberry grinding, we're probably going to want to bring people that haven't done a lot of combat, so that the counter that they do does less damage and we can not have to wait. Okay. Look at all of those abilities. Oh, hey, here's Odin. Hide my face, hide the UI. Here's what Odin does. They're dead now. That's Odin. So yeah, he just shows up at the beginning of random fights and will automatically win you the encounter. That's his whole shtick. Damn, yeah. We got that guy on our side now. Horsey. If the timer runs out, he casts it on you. Just as a heads up. So that's what happens if you fail that. For those who are wondering. I might put Selfie on draw duty. Nah, these enemies are still pretty weak. But she is our spellcaster, and I think that we just need to stock up on magic while we're grinding. So yeah, don't fail that unless you like being cut in half. I don't know how many demis we're gonna need for like 20 Tonberries. It's dead. I guess 19 at this point, but the 20 is not an exact number. There's so the way that it works in code is there's multiple combat scenes. Yeah, this demi's draw point's gonna take a bit maybe. So there's multiple combat quote-unquote scenes in the game programming code, and on one of them you have to have killed 20 Tonberries for the thing to happen, and on another one you have to have killed 50. And we're not gonna kill 50 Tonberries. So we're gonna kill 20, and then that will give us a chance for the boss to show up, is how that works. There's a lot of little secrets in this game also that I've been debating on whether or not I want to show them off. If we're like in the area, I might. But there's a bunch of crazy shit in this game. There's like a UFO encounter that you can find where you don't even fight, you just watch a UFO go by, and that's a whole side quest. There's just random bizarre monsters you can find. Things that have like 1% encounter rates. It's wild. That's nothing. It's fucking awesome. Yeah! Like I told you about the Irvine thing, where you control him for like 30 seconds, and if you go off screen, you can just do a bunch of stuff with him. It's one of those games where like you'll play it and then find out things about it 10 years after. Final Fantasy IX was kind of like that too. I remember there was a side quest that like people didn't know existed until 15 years after the game came out. There's just so much random garbage in this in these games. Garbage is not the right word, but love them to death. Final Fantasy VIII's definitely probably one of the grindier ones, though, I will say. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. But the goal is that we're going to do some grinding today. I think you should be able to show off as much as you're able to. Yeah, well, the problem is that a lot of these optional things are both very long and require a guide. That's kind of the problem. Siren, there's life magic refinement. Cool. Like, I love this game to pieces. Oh, so we can now turn items into spells, which is really useful. So if we buy a bunch of tents, we can turn those into Curagas. These are going to cures. We can turn these into zombies. More Curagas. One will refine into 20 lives. Curas. And the healing waters that we've been stealing also refined into Curas. And then the chef's knife refined into 30 deaths. That 100 lines of dialogue scene in Fisherman's Horizon was golden. I never knew about it until you showed us. Yeah! That's what I'm saying, is like, if it's something I don't have to go out of my way... Because, like, there's another thing I showed off earlier that I didn't know about until, I think, I was doing research for the stream, where we talked to the the shadow of the lake that told us to go look for Mr. Monkey or something, and that was something I never knew about personally. And I was just looking up side quests, and that was the thing that you could do. Oh, I need to reassign that ability to Siren, don't I? And I don't want to 100% complete the game. I do eventually want to move on with my life. Refine status recovery magic. Yeah, so we're just, move find, maybe? I don't care too much about Siren stuff, and we do need this for a side quest. So we're gonna learn that next. I think that there's an entire quest line related to that for the Old Man Fisherman, which I have no idea where he's at. But this game is insane. You can literally get the final weapon for Squall on disc 1 if you really want to. I've seen people do it. Can I buy things in the school, actually? Because I might want to... Mystic because I'm talking. I might want to buy some tents. Especially if they're going to refine into late game healing magic. Who is your favorite Final Fantasy character ever? So, if you don't notice, Mandy, I am dressed up as Squall at the moment, if that answers your question. It's just... I don't know. I feel like he went through a lot of the same trauma that we went through, so I relate to him a lot. He's not the most likable character, I will say that. What emoji is that? Are those moons? I don't know what those are. If I can take Squall out of the party, that would help a lot. I don't think I can do that though, but I want to do all of my grinding on one character, and then for the Tonberry, switch to different ones. A little tipsy-turvy. Okay, if the draw point for these demis are not going to restock that often, I might go grind somewhere else to spice it up a little bit. Get some more magic types. Two ability points. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. I'm gonna go grind on a different continent, but first, I want to go buy some tents. Because we're kind of low on those, and we have probably a lot of money that I haven't been spending. Okay. How do I get out of here? Good question. I don't know how to leave. Okay, I think it's this way. Yep, there's an exit. I think. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick around and grind in one location for one demi every 30 minutes. That doesn't feel worth it. So I am going to go find a town and buy some tents. Careful, I think you can soft lock with the garden in the wrong spot near center if you fail to do it. Noted. We are saving the game fairly often. Azel Burbuyer always thought his face was cute. Yeah. There is a secret place I could go to break the rest of the game if I really wanted to. There's actually 2 secret places. I don't think you can get to them with the garden, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll poke my head around the area and see if I can't try and make it happen. But first, I want to buy some items. Since we can now turn recovery items into recovery magic, I'm gonna do a little bit of that, and we're gonna get some Curagas, and that should be the late game healing spell that we need. Because we're getting to the point where, you know, game story's gonna start wrapping up, and there's only so much side content to do. We're not there yet. We're not even close. Okay, what am I fighting? Probably a bite bug. Because the thing that I'm worried about is that we'll learn the time magic refinement and then not be able to refine anything into demi. That's kind of what I'm scared of. 2 magic stones. Also, can I just say that when Odin comes on screen for like a single ass bite bug or some weak ass enemy, it's like the funniest shit in the game. No, but you'll get Quake. I do know where to get Quake, but Quake doesn't help us kill Tonberries. Oh, we haven't been here in a bit. I wonder what's going on over here. What are you doing? Where did he go? Hope we didn't get hit by a car. Kids just running around. Oh, how are these people doing? The Albadia Garden came from so far away. I'm not gonna stick around here too long. Future and Raging might find me. I'm just not draw that. Real quick, can we upgrade our weapons? No, we cannot. Okay, let's do what we came here for. Do you need to buy anything? Yes. We also carry various gifts. Cool. How about we buy every tent that we possibly can? And then we're gonna turn those tents, this is where the game starts opening up a lot, into 10 Curagas. Do we have any Mega Potions, actually? So this is where you can kind of start getting lost in the game. Once you have a shitload of money and you can just buy a bunch of things, you can refine things into other things, and it just turns into a whole, like, rabbit hole of just insanity. So we're gonna give everybody a bunch of Curagas, and then we're gonna have 16 tents left over. Cool, and we just, in 5 seconds after learning that ability, we just got max late game healing on every single character. Neat. And that's how you avoid the draw grinds. The problem is that you have to still grind for ability points. Alright, so we're gonna save. And I'm gonna go to this continent over here that I don't think we've been to yet. The biggest landmass of them all. Boop. Beep. I don't know how to get up here is the problem. I don't know if you can get up here is the problem. Oh, that's Fisherman's Horizon. Let's not go that way. That was the weirdest hiccup I've ever done. So we're looking for a beach, because the garden can only climb up beaches. And then hopefully we'll see some new enemies, since we haven't been here. Oh wait, this is the... Yeah, this is where Trivia is. So we've been to this part. We haven't been to the lower part, I believe. I don't know if we can get to the lower part. We can try. What is this? What? What is this? I actually don't know what this is. Is this where the missile strike happens? I'm going to investigate. I don't remember this. I think I do remember something about this. I just don't remember what it is. Combat encounter. But we haven't really properly looked around the world map yet, so that's just going to be today's stream. Oh, look at that! It's just a variety pack of enemies. Alright, what does everybody have? Here in Asunyas. I think we can actually use some Asunyas. You have Sleep and Thundara, you have Fire and Scan. Okay. Selfie, why do you have so little hit points? Okay, so we're gonna cast the late game magic we just stocked up on ourselves, and here's what it looks like. Here's the strongest healing spell in the game. For 3,000 hit points that we do not have. Still one Mesmer Blade. I guess we can stock some Thundaras. Cut and steal. Wait, hold on. You mugged it for its horn after the horn fell off. Yeah, we just picked it up. That is far from the craziest thing in this game. We just stole some mystery fluid, by the way. There's some things to discover in this game. There's a limit break that Selfie has that's extremely rare. Two of them, I think, actually, that just instantly end any encounter, including boss fights. There's an ability that I want to use if I can find it. It's like carving two tails from a monster in Monster Hunter. Yeah. You'll grow out another one eventually, it's fine. There is time travel in this game, apparently, so... Even if we're just imagining the past. What if we time traveled and looted a bunch of things? Item... Where are my high potions? Oh! We never looked at this weapon some of these magazines, I think. So, let's look through the magazines. We got this one. Combat King 2. Meteor Strike. Good evening, fellas. Hi! Hello! It's good to see you! I remember who you are now. Meteor Strike. That's the thing that Zal can do. Also, we stole this from a boss fight. This makes a character invincible. So that's a thing that we have. Oh, and then we got the Royal Crown for Medea. This is magic plus 60% on whoever you want to throw that on. And then I think I'm going to just let them learn a bunch of abilities that they don't have. Yeah, so the items in this game are a bit of a black hole that you can kind of get lost in. Girlfriend learns magic, I need an item like that. No, you've come to the right place. I mean, look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There's an item named Mysterious Fluid that lets somebody learn acid. I think the subtext is already here for you. Also, we got a Luck Junction scroll and a Speed Junction scroll. And some Curse Spikes. Which Quistis can use to learn level question mark death. Alright, what's this crater about? Seriously. I don't know. Running up to it and pressing X doesn't do anything. Okay, another combat encounter, then we're gonna continue trying to make our way to the southern part of this continent. Hypnotize. Zell's asleep again. He was surprised. Raise your hand. You'll find out later. Girlfriend uses acid spray? Goals. Zell is hitting really hard. I think this guy's gotta be the run carrier at the end of the game. I'm not gonna lie, that's usually how it goes down with Zell, but I also feel like RPGs are one of those things where every game plays out the same because you just carry the same characteristics between every fight and every game. Now the downside to ability point grinding is that we are making enemy encounters harder, but we kind of have to do it right now if we're going to do the side content that we're wanting to do. $387. Stock some Thundaras. Base stats don't change, so you always have the goat. So Zell currently has an ability that gives him an extra point of strength every level up. And that's why I say that. So he actually does get more base stats from leveling now. Oh, we're out. I guess I'll stock some sleeves, why not? Get some magic on our mages. We could spam Guardian Forces as well, but I don't want to do that, and I kind of want every party member to have Demi so the fights go a bit quicker. And we want item refinement stuff anyways. 4 ability points. How close are we to learning the thing we're wanting to learn? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Guardian Forces left, plus 2 secret ones that I haven't really looked at, so we're 9 points away. I know that if you get a bunch of Phoenix Downs, you can refine it into a Phoenix Pinion, which does something special. And that is a goal for the playthrough that I want to reach as well. Not at this exact moment, but eventually. Huh? The gauge is going berserk. Oh, it just doesn't like it here. Weird. Okay. Interesting. Alright, is there any way I can get up here? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna rub our faces on the side of this a little bit more, but I think that there are no beaches on the southern part, and that this is locked to a certain point of the game. Yeah, it looks like this is a limited area. Although it looks like we can disembark and get off the forest here, maybe? No, we can't disembark here, because it's all forest. Oh, hey, look. Here's a part of the map that's just an entire forest. So there's that, I suppose. You can't actually park the garden here. Maybe we can park it on the beach? Beach, maybe? What if I try and park it here? Will you let us park here? Maybe. No. Okay. It doesn't like that either. I'm just trying to rub our faces wherever we can rub our faces at. And then if we can't get on the southern continent, then we'll just return to our Demi grind point, which is close to the area of the map that we need to do the side content anyways. Beep, boop, beep, beep. Now Now this island here is dangerous. Do you plan on doing any Chocobo Forest stuff? I don't think so. I've been debating. There might be a stream, because what I'm worried about right now is that right now we're focused on side content. What I'm planning on doing is when we are at a point where all of the side content is done and we're kind of out of side content to do that's reasonable, I'm going to show off some of the info dumpy stuff about the Chocobo world and that minigame and how all of that stuff works. I just don't want to do it at this very second. Oh hey, there's a wall here. Okay, it really does not want us up here. I'll do that eventually. I just don't want to do it right now, because the goal for right now I think is to wrap up the Central Ruin stuff. It has crossed my mind, like how earlier today on the stream I showed the disc insertion things and showed off the art for that, and then I think before that I showed off just a random advertisement. I'm trying to sprinkle in little bits of, hey, here's some miscellaneous about info about my favorite game stuff in between moments where it feels appropriate. So yes, I do plan on eventually showing some of this stuff off. But the longer side quests, like the entire Chocobo Forest series, we did go inside of a Chocobo Forest. I will say that. I just didn't actually do it. Yeah, so this continent here is allergic to us. We can't get up here. So we're gonna return to our Demine grinding spot, which I think was over here somewhere. And we're gonna just keep doing encounters. We need 9 more ability points. And then we're set. There's a desert area over here that I don't think we can get to. Yeah. So you can't get to everything immediately when you have the garden. There's some places that are still kind of blocked off. And then that forest area, I think you can actually only get there with a Chocobo. Can you get to the desert on foot? I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time looking around. I'm covering the basics right now because the garden's kind of slow. It doesn't drive the fastest. I don't know if you've noticed, but we do kind of have an entire school facility on our backs at the moment. And it's not the healthiest. Alright, here's the beach. Come on, get up there. I think I am going to try and loop around. Yeah, this thing is a bit sluggish. A little tiny bit sluggish. Yeah, because I think the desert is like this way, and I don't think there's a way to access it, but I can look. Where's that Demi draw point? I think it's up north, maybe? Yeah, I think it's this way. Maybe. Yep, here it is. Cool. I might hop into the forests here in a second, actually, and see if there's anything interesting there. Still nothing. Okay, I'm glad we didn't stick around and wait for that, because it's still not up. 30 minutes per single Demi? No thanks. I don't know what we're gonna do if we can't refine any Demis once we learn that. That will be a bit of an issue. Look up a guide maybe to see where we can get them. $159. Maybe sprinkle in some Tonberry grinding in between story beats, I don't know. Or just like hope and pray we find an enemy with Demi while we're doing story progression and then come back to it. And we got a card. Worst case scenario, we can maybe also do card mod. Just don't want to do it if I don't have to, is the problem. Save the game, because forests are dangerous. Beep, beep. What the fuck is that? I don't think I've seen this enemy before. No, it's gonna die! I wanted to see what spells it had! Alright, you do you, Odin. Have fun. He's dead now. His shoulders got cut off. Now you get to see it in 2 pieces. That's more pieces than I wanted. Alright, I guess we try and find another one. Immediately another combat encounter. Okay, it's the same... Oh, that is... a dragon. What do you have? Arrow and Fyra. I'm gonna mug it. I'm a little scared of this thing. That's me! Same, bestie, same! What are you doing? 328, alright. Teeny tiny wings. Does anybody have a scan that's not Squall? No. I love big hot dragons, kinda same. Never paid me royalties for my likeness. Alright, let's scan the big scary dragon. Strong and smart dragon. If enemies are using Reflect, it casts Reflect on itself to mirror the attack. Yeah, you see that? It's strong and smart. Weak against Ice and Holy. It's got a decent amount of hit points. I'm gonna punch it. I don't really have a lot of good draws. Guess I'll cast Siren? And then start mugging. Thank you for noticing Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, I already stole from it. Okay. We haven't seen the Siren summon in quite some time. It's a lower level dragon, it's fine. I think it might have actually been level 26. If so, that's really funny. I can't go back and check and I don't want to rescan it. Alright, get some status effects on this thing. I want to find another one of the enemies that Odin killed. $254. Did I get any status effects off? I did not. It's actually kind of resilient. That Inferno thing is going to be nice if you survive this. I don't know what it does. And honestly, this combat encounter is not that hard right now, because we haven't leveled a ton. It's just that for whatever reason, the middle of Disc 2 is just one of the biggest difficulty spikes that I've seen in this game. Excuse me, I can't stop hiccuping. It's not gonna be too hard of a fight, I think. Yeah, it's doing like 300 damage single attacks, we're fine. You can cast a Lazara on it. Stab it with an icicle. 250, that's nothing. I love the big horns on this thing. Yeah! It's a really cool enemy design. All of this 2 feels like a boss rush. Kinda same, yeah. Alright, we purposely got her to low hit points so we can sluts. Do over, do over, do over, do over, do over. I'll cast Drain, sure. I'm kinda glad we got through it though. I think we only game overed one time, and that was on Norg, which was not the fight I was expecting a game over on, I will be honest. And I think Squall can eat one more of those. Oh, I want to look at this magic pain. I haven't seen this before. I think I've actually never casted this spell. Miss. Cool. I'm glad that I got to see whatever that does. Alright, we might have a limerick on our hands. Magic? Yeah. Do that Renzakuken thing. I don't know how to say it. Hit it a lot. It has a lot of hit points. A lot in quotes. It's not quite Tonberry levels, but I'm hoping that one enemy, that weird Skeletor looking dude, mechanical Skeletor, might have something. Selphie, you should heal yourself, honestly. Your magic doesn't do a lot here. Dark side. Might as well burn my last blizzards while I'm at it. Oh, it's casting a spell. Oh, look at it lower to the ground. 405. So cute. I know. I was kind of purposely not talking about this enemy. they do make appearances. Bonk it in the head with a blizzard. Here, have your treat. Does anybody have a favorite blizzard? Have you seen how big the water spell gets on these guys? No. But now you have me curious. I don't think I have any waters. I love dragon. Yeah. The least surprise I've ever seen is, wow, you're telling me that my streaming audience likes dragons? Red dragons specifically? Wow. I wonder why that happens. Dorks. I'm gonna cast water on it. Rawr. That is a big water bubble. You were not lying. It's like a lake. Wow. Squall might fall over after this. We're kind of risking it. I will say this will probably be the only time I fight one of these, because the hit points are a bit much. Kira, and then please let me break that. Here we go. Oh, we got it. It's dead. Sorry, everybody. Don't worry, there's a lot more of them. Oh, that's a lot of experience points. No items. 14 ability points. Okay, so we just learned everything we're wanting to learn. Got time magic refinement and another refinement that I missed because I got excited because we got 14 ability points. You learned ammo refinement. You're about done being trained, honestly. I think Zell needs to get another Guardian Force soon. Or just be on the bench for a bit. Okay, you're learning that, you're learning that. You need to learn status magic now. I don't remember if it's time or status magic, so there's a chance we might have learned the wrong refinement ability, but I think it's time magic. Alright, everyone else is learning something useful. Cool. So now we're gonna... Moment of truth. Time magic refinement. We got slows. We got slows. Okay, we found some demis. And some stops. So we got we got some demis. Cool. Who am I gonna put these on? Let's see what our party composition is gonna look like first, actually. Would one of the moderators please ban the bot if you can see them? Alright, so we're gonna swap Irvine and Quistis in. And we're gonna put 15 demos on each party member. And thank you for banning the bot. Cool. I'm glad we found it. Alright. Thank you. Irvine, you get 15. Quistis, you get 15. We have 45 demis in total for the Tonberry grind. I'm gonna save the game, because there's an enemy here that I haven't fucking seen before that I want to see again, and Odin killed them. Please? I want to see Mechanical Man. That is not Mechanical Man, that is gross looking. That is a Grand Mantis. What do you have? Waters and Asunias. I guess I'll mug the Grand Mantis and then leave? Sharp spikes. Okay. I'm gonna take that and run away, thank you. Wretched creature. Yeah, that thing looks like something I'd find in my bedroom at 1 AM. A bug and 2 boxes of screws. You're not wrong. Okay, there it is. I want to see this thing. I don't think I've seen this before. What do you have? A Blitz. You have Thunders. Oh, I think this is a thing you grind something from. Betrayal Swords. Yeah. Okay, I remember grinding those. Anybody want a Betrayal Sword? I'm gonna scan it. This thing just looks cool. Becomes electrified when attacked by thunder. Attacking it while electrified causes thunder damage. That is the most specific mechanic I've seen for a non-boss enemy. Okay. Do I want to cast thunder on it to be funny? I think I do. Charged itself up. Oh, it doesn't even have like an effect. Wait, hold on. Does Irvine not take damage because he's a ranged attacker? That's really cool. Okay, what about Quistis? Irvine doesn't take damage because he's a ranged attacker. Hidden mechanics! Let's go! That's so cool! Yeah, I don't care if you're electrified, I have a gun. He's just kind of standing there. Oh, here he goes. Just standing around. Okay, we have seen the new enemy. All over. Thank you. Alright. Level up. Cool. Alright, off to Central Ruins we go. Can you cheese that, I wonder? By junctioning elemental junction to absorb thunder damage. Probably. But it heals off of thunder, so that would be counterproductive. Okay. Central Ruins. I believe we're this way. Maybe. Okay, we got a bunch of demis. We can start killing Tonberries now. We have killed one. We are wanting to kill at least 20. Land to the airship. And go do a tent real quick. And then because we have party members that are not as seasoned as Squall is, I think that they will take less damage from the counter and therefore be safe. My blue heaven. Tonberry win. Okay, we're gonna have to start keeping track of the body count. Odin might show up for a couple of these also. Where are your demis? Here's your demi. Squall I am specifically not attacking with. Okay, 4,000 damage. Do you not counter demis? This thing has so many hit points. $2,700. Oh, he counters Squall specifically. Okay. Gotta get the Kedis to vet. I loved you. I love you too. Have a good night. Squall's dead. That hurts. Okay, that's my one life. So... I don't know if we have enough demis. Alright, how many is 3 divided by 20? I know the answer to this, maybe. It's 6, so we can cast... I don't know, I think that math is wrong. I mean, how much health do you have after 3 demis? Okay, I think Squall might just have to cast the Guardian Force a lot, I think. 8,000 after that? Damn. Alright. This is gonna suck. How about we do half and half? That feels reasonable. We'll kill 10. Well, I guess we only have an hour left at this point. Limit break it, please. A Fated Circle. Each demi does 25% of their max hit points as or their current hit points as damage, I should say. And cure him. You have death. You just have death. Okay. You're just walking around with death. Cool. Are they immune to it? Can I cast death on them? That would be silly. And do another demi. Alright. If this works, I'm gonna be a little upset. Please death the little green creature. Okay, it doesn't work. Good. I'm less upset. This is still gonna take some time. Unfortunately. Okay, just start physically attacking it, I suppose. Chef's knife. That hurts. I don't really have... I wonder if Protect works against that, actually. That would be silly. I guess that is the problem with taking in our weaker characters, is that we can't actually kill it. And it's just gonna stab us a lot? Yeah, that's kind of a problem. That's an issue. We did save before coming in here. Okay, what if I just hit it really hard? It fell over. Gently stabs. No, don't gently stab me. Alright. This might be like we go outside and save after every encounter kind of situation. Because if I cast another Demi on it, it's gonna have ×4 minus whatever damage this is. Okay, it's almost dead. Alright, please heal yourself after this. Protect does work on it, that's really funny. Nice, yeah. The problem is I don't want to cast 3 protects at the start of every fight. It's kind of excessive. It should almost be dead. And it fell over again. Okay. We have killed 2 Tonberries. We did it. Alright. I'm gonna heal up and try again. So I think here's how this is gonna go for this grinding session. I think we're gonna put the Guardian Force on Squall for after it takes 2 steps. Squall is not going to do anything until it takes 2 steps forward because that's when it stops countering. Oh, we have HP 20. I forgot about that. Might as well put a high potion to get them higher up. Neat. Do I have any interesting ammunition I can make? Fast ammo, demolition ammo. Not really. 20 AP ammo from Chef's Knife. Oh, does the Betrayal Sword... Oh, we're going down the rabbit hole. It's happening. Alright. Mega Potions, Phoenix Downs, Mega Potions, High Potions. Yep. Time Magic, Life Magic. Oh, regens. That's actually kind of nice. 30 deaths is also going to be nice when we have it. You mentioned that this, we got like a Inferno thing? I don't know what that does. It sounds like fire magic? 20 flares, huh? I see what you mean. That is indeed some magic. I'm gonna keep it around in case we need it for something else. Is there anything we have a lot of that is not gonna be missed? I guess we could put some north winds. Yeah, we can use 2 of these. And then sheer feathers or arrows, if we need more of those. And then dynamo stone. Okay. So, our mugging strategy is starting to pay off a little bit. We are 2 Tonberries down. I'm probably gonna... Oh, right, I forgot. You need to have Guardian Force Whip. You do? Okay, cool. And also probably we need to have 2 people with items, because I don't have a lot of life abilities. So you have item now, and you also have item now because you suck at magic. Cool. Squall might actually survive the grudge attack now? Yeah! That's the idea. Anything to speed this up a little bit. We haven't actually seen Schubert in a while, so it'll be good to summon them. So we're gonna probably just start burning demis and not care too much about them. We're kind of lucky to have gotten them at all, to be honest, and then Squall's just gonna use the Guardian Force summon. Everyone's grudge. So it does counter sometimes. How much damage do you do to eclipse this? 420. Of course that's the number. I feel like our Vern hasn't actually killed anything. I think it's the number of enemies the character has killed times 10 when it counters. Turn up, I know. So basically we're just gonna spam demise, kill, spam demise, kill. Until it gets to like 3-digit numbers. And then we kind of go from there. Think about how long this would have taken otherwise. Also, we can show off Quistis's limit breaks now. We haven't done that all game. So Quistis learns abilities from items, and every ability that you learn is an enemy attack ability. Dark Messenger. And here's Schubert again, in case anyone's forgotten what they look like. Black Ball of Goo. I believe this is our third Dawn Berry also. Whoa, who is this guy? This is a Guardian Force we got very early in the game. You might actually see the VOD they came from soon. That was a lot of damage. Wait. Is that summon based on their maximum hit points? Does it always... I didn't know that could kill. That's cool. It's super demi? I didn't know that it scaled off max HP. That's insane to me. Cool. Okay, well that just made this a lot easier. Real quick, I do want to show off Quistis' limit break. So we're gonna wait for it to go one more step. Come on. Come on, little guy, you can do it. Come stab me. Come on. Come on. There you go. Alright. So here's everything we got. We got Laser Eye, Electrocute, Level Question, Death, Degenerator, Gatling Gun, and Acid. I'm going to cast Acid. We might cast all of these, just to see what they do. So that's what Acid looks like. Oh, it casts Meltdown! I didn't know it did that. Meltdown is a late game spell that we don't have yet that reduces their, I think, everything defense. And then here's what Gatling Gun looks like. This camera angle reminded me of the Final Fantasy VIII Remaster. Irvain's got a UI texture error on the back of his head and on the muzzle of his default gun. I believe it. The remaster just always kind of looked a little off to me. I appreciate it because it lets people who are sensitive to the graphics play the game, but I don't care about the graphics. Personally, I kind of prefer them like this, so... We're just gonna kind of go through and cast every single one of Quistis' limit breaks to cast them. Yeah, I thought this was just a regular demi effect. I didn't know that this was based on max HP and could just kill me. I use Meltdown quite a lot. Same. I see you. I see you. Yeah, that's so much damage. That's like half their hit points, I think. Okay, so here's what Laser Eye looks like. Girl walks up to you and gives you the laser eye. Alright. I think it's just 2 casts of Schubert and they die. And then here's what Electrocute looks like. Girl walks up to you, casts Electrocute. I think we're gonna get one more off before the summon's done. Irvine's gonna die, isn't he? Yeah, Irvine's dead. And here's what Level Question Death looks like. It's literally just death, but it is a multiplier of something I don't remember. That dramatic zoom in after. After nothing happens, the camera's just like, hey, that was your limit break. hope you're all here for the long haul, because we're going to be killing a lot of tonberries. I kind of feel like that grind we did for Demi was a little unnecessary now, but it was nice to get to run around the world and look at enemies, see a cool dragon, and look at the world map some, you know, use a good time. I was still alive. I like cool dragons. I also like cool dragons. Okay, it's dead. That was Tonberry number 4. Ah, yes, Degenerator. Which for some reason Gret is immune to. Wait, really? That's really funny. I didn't know Gret was immune to it. That's fucking kind of hilarious. Alright, Irvine, heal up. So that is the last limit break we're going to show off for Quistis. I will give a flashing lights warning, by the way, for Degenerator. It is a flashing light show. Struck first. Cool. I'm glad it moved forward a little bit. Living its best life. Alright, here's what Degenerator looks like. If you are sensitive to flashing lights, you have been warned. The 90s were a different time. Miss. So that normally instantly kills an enemy. That's bad? Yeah. Different era. Okay, I'm gonna just... Don't I have a missile? I thought I had missiles. Thanks for the warning, you're welcome. Different time, different place, you know? And they've gotten a lot better about it still since. So this is Tonberry number 5. And now that we've shown off all of Quistis' limit breaks, I think we have a missile. I'll do one more summon of the Guardian Force and I think it'll die. Yeah, I think we have a missile that we can just teach a percentage ability with. So yeah, if you don't bring gravity magic to these fights, they're kind of miserable. They're still kind of miserable, let's be honest. I hope you like Schubert. I hope you like this animation. You're gonna be seeing it a lot. But today is just the Central Ruin day. I was putting it off for a little bit. I was gonna actually do it last stream, and then we accidentally bumped into the garden, and I'm like, well, I guess it's time for the end of this too. Wasn't this Diablo's first game? Shush. I don't know when Diablo 1 came out, but no, it was not. The one ability point is just extra insulting. Alright. I think we have other items that Quistis can use to learn things. Magazine for dog lovers. Oh, we have more pet pals. I think we've already looked at these. Yeah, we did. Ultra waves. Fuel for a rental car. Micro missiles. Oh, we can learn Fire Breath off of this. I'm glad I kept that. Cool. Okay, so we got 3 new... We got 3 new abilities to show off for Quistis. This kind of just turned into the let's showcase Quistis's limit break stream, also, which I'm down for. Come on. There we go. This is in fact the debut of that summon. Oh, I thought you were referring to the game series as a joke. Magic. Damn I. And then I want to cast Ultra Waves on you. You might die for it, and that's fine. $340. How dare you? Ultra Waves? It's kind of a cool effect, I won't lie. Okay, Demi, and then you're gonna cast Fire Breath. So hey, the dragon that we just killed, we learned one of their abilities. Quistis is cool like that. So now she knows how to do Fire Breath. Give me back my Fire Breath? No, you lost it fair and square. It's mine now. You can't have it back. You need it? Nah. Minor dragons don't use that. Here, I'm gonna use it for you. 2,700 damage! That's a lot of damage! Thanks! Thanks for the Fire Breath Spiral! I know. Angry face. Thanks! You know what? I like it so much, I'm gonna use it again. I'll hide my face and show it off this time too. Look at that. Also, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna probably end the fight with it because I think it's close to dead. Which Tombear? Is that percentage damage actually? Because it's doing significantly less now. It might be percentage. Alright. I think that's Tomberry number 6. Cool. And then I think we learned micro missiles, and then we're done showcasing her limit breaks. Odin is not showing up to any of these fights, by the way. Thanks, Odin. I'm glad you killed, like, the bite bug earlier, or whatever it was. And summon a Guardian Force, and then the last thing I want to show off is micro missiles. So here's what those look like. That's also percentage damage, and that was the damage cap, by the way, that we just saw, so I might keep doing that. That was a shitload of damage. So that is absolutely percentage-based physical damage. $7,954. That's like 35% of their max HP, right? I think. Tomberry number 7. I'm gonna save at 10 and then continue grinding these. Or, yeah, 75% of their maximum hit points is what it feels like it is. Because when I scanned them, they had around 1,400. So that might actually just be half. I'm bad at mathing. We're gonna Demi. We're gonna Micro Missiles. Once it gets one step closer. And then we're gonna Summon, in that order. I'm glad that we already had the tools to do this fight, and then went out and ground anyways, or grinded. And then one more of these things just in case. We're getting to the obscure Guardian Forces. I think this is the worst instance of grinding for a Guardian Force, thankfully. There is one more Guardian Force that might be a bit hard to get a hold of, but it's not as repetitive if we do have to. It's like a list of things you have to do. I might actually want to look that up while I still have access to the entire game. I think that was Tonberry number 8. I'm starting to lose track. I don't know how many we've killed. It might be best to stop counting soon, but I want to do 2 more and then heal up a bit. So the flow right now is basically Irvine casts Demi, Quistis casts her Limit Break, and then we summon. And that's kind of it. 3 spells and we're done. I think. We got a rhythm. And then this should finish it off. This is such a collect 20 bear asses kind of quest. I'm gonna be honest. It's one of those things that you will never find unless you look it up on a wiki. Because the event that we're looking for literally only will ever appear here. And most people will who don't look up a guide are just going to assume, oh, I've done everything there is to do here, once they get Odin, and then they're going to leave. Cool. It will now fall over. Easy. I think that was Tonberry number 9. And do one more and then we'll save. And then we'll keep grinding. And that's going to be the rest of the stream. I think this story is just going to continue on Wednesday at this point, and we're kind of here for the long haul of it. Micro missiles. Okay, he's mad about that. But we'll get another summon. That's why we're doing this. We're gonna get a giant Tonberry summon. Spoilers for what's gonna happen not that long from now. I don't blame you if you don't want to stick around for the grind for that, and we'll probably show off the Tonberry summon next stream anyways, so would anybody like to name the giant King Tonberry that we're going to get within the hour? That way I don't have to ask when we actually acquire it. I don't know if anybody's here, actually. This is kind of a grind. Alright, we're gonna save on the world map. Just real quick. And if you'd like to name the King Tonberry, you are more than free to do so. Yeah? Alright, I think I'm gonna give all of Squall's demise to Irvine. And then go back in and do the second half of this grind. Where are they? Where are the demise? There you go. Give all. It's literally just a giant Tonberry. So if you want to think of a name beforehand, you can tell me and I will use it. It's a giant Tonberry with a crown over their head. And that's what we're here for. Okay, so I got 10 more of these encounters to do, and then it'll start having a chance to appear after we kill them. So we do have to kill more than 20. It just doesn't... I don't know how many over 20 we're going to have to kill. Magic, damn I. Magic, missiles. And we do have this down to a 3-spell combo. Okay, now we just have a Guardian Force summon and we're good. I wonder if this is based off max hit points, actually. It is not. Good to know. So we do need to use this as the finisher. Blop. I believe this is Tonberry 11. It took a while for that encounter. I'm here, I just don't have a name. Wee! Is that the name you want to pick out? Wee? I'll use the exact number of E's if that's what you're wanting. No? Okay. I know, I'm just teasing you. I think the limit break is also interrupting when it's going to usually counter. So that might be why this is working so well. And then one more for the road. So we did end up needing to use those demise as part of our 3-hit combo. It wasn't a complete waste. I'm a little sad that we lost 3 steel orbs, but it is what it is. I believe this is Tonberry number 12. Now I will say, I don't know if there's a chance for it to appear on the 20th kill, so I might go save on kill 19. And hope that I'm counting correctly. Otherwise we're gonna just have to fight a boss while having not saved for a bit, which will suck. Oh, yeah, salary. Come on. We've killed all the Tonberries. There's none left. There we go. We might counter that actually because we didn't input our limit break yet. Doesn't seem like it's consistent. Come on, Schubert. Finish the job. Your Tonberry number 13. There it goes. Number 14. So the way this is going to work is on our 19th kill, we're going to go leave and we're going to save, because it is a misconception, I believe, that you have to wait for them. And then on one of these combat scenes, you'll notice that there's different views. So like this combat is from the side. On one of them you need to have only killed 20 for it to show up. And so we're going to look for which scene it is that the boss shows up. And then we'll fight it. Is this... Which number Tonberry is this? I forgot. This is 14. I think it's 14. We'll call this number 14. I might just save anyways, just in case. I'm a bit of an obsessive saver. It's 5 fights we don't have to do if we miscount. I'll kill one more and then go save. 2 more, actually. 16. Yeah, I'm gonna save on 18 because we lost count and call this number 14. Come on. Okay. Number 15. Not much to say here, honestly. It's just a lot of grinding. Oh, it can counter. It just usually doesn't. Interesting. Yeah, let's walk closer. See what good it does you. how has everyone's day been today, I suppose, while we're wrapping up the grind? Spiral, I know you were working today. I'm curious how everyone's doing. As we kill number 15. I wonder if my blue heaven has any significance in the game that I'm not aware of. Beep beep. I ate Chinese food? What kind of Chinese food? I kinda want some now. Don't even think the outage issue was fixed before the company closed for the day. I wouldn't be surprised. I believe this is number 16 also. We're gonna kill this one and 2 more, and then we're gonna save and start gunning for the final event. I feel like companies like that work slow, but work people overtime to compensate. Rice and chicken? That's the kind of... Was it like breaded chicken with sauce on it? Because that sounds amazing. If so, I want some now. I'm probably gonna go get fast food after this, because I usually go get fast food after my streams. Because it's like from 6 to 9 and I don't want to eat before I stream, because that makes my voice all fucked up, and I don't want to have a fucked up voice when I stream, so I usually just go get fast food after. What's your go-to? I'm a Taco Bell fiend. I kind of hate that I am, but I'm a Taco Bell fiend so bad. Yeah, I know, it's such a stereotype though, the trans femme who loves Taco Bell. I'm so bad about it. I like get it way too often and need to not. Wait, really? Yeah, it's like hard. Okay, that was 16, I think. Alright, come on. 1 more. 2 more. Here, this is the second to last one we're killing before we save again. I permit myself to talk about once a week. You're excited for tomorrow because of that. I tell myself I'm going to do that, and then I'm like, I had a bad day. I'm going to get Taco Bell. So I'm supposed to. I just kind of don't. I don't give a fuck. I need my chicken quesadilla. I relate. Quesadilla is like a staple for me. I looked up how to make the sauce at home one time and did that for a bit, but it's just like not shitty enough. That's what makes it taste good, is the fact it's just so bad. Alright. Come on, Schubert. Also, if you're noticing that the summon goes faster each time we summon it, that's because of something called a compatibility stat. We're not going to use that mechanic a lot in this game, but basically the more often you summon something, the faster the summon goes. Which does kind of honestly make it not have as much of a downside, since the charge bar becomes near instant, but you don't have to watch the long summon animation either if you don't summon them constantly, so that's also a benefit. We've seen a lot of Schubert today, and we will probably never see him again for the rest of the stream. They have these really good steak crunch wrap slider things. Oh, I had those! Yeah, they were around for 2 weeks. Yeah, I had them when I was working at Daiso. I would get them on my lunch breaks. And they had that cheese sauce that was like the weird, like vaguely spicy, but not actually, because every spice at Taco Bell is just vinegar. It's all vinegar. It's just all vinegar all the way down. I don't know what kind of cheese that's called, but I like it. It's just, I like it when it's made by people who aren't Taco Bell, because other people do it better. Magic. Demi. Blue magic. Micro missiles, and then we're gonna summon Schubert, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and summon, because we are in boss summoning territory. I'm gonna get out here and save, I should say. Irvine's dead. What's no? He's killed, like, no enemies. He's killed 34 across this entire playthrough. Quistis has killed 42. Meanwhile, Squall's killed hundreds. It has just a massive body count. That's why we're bringing the weaker guys. So there is kind of the problem also with your over-leveling in this game. You kind of have to figure out what you're going to do about the fact that the Tonberries are going to one-shot all your party members. Or you could just not do the optional content, I suppose. I think I'm going to mix it up for tonight. I want to get some Sonic. I've had way too much Taco Bell. It's losing its novelty for me. Alright, it's dead. Cool. We're going to go save the game now, because we've killed, I think, 18 of them. And on the 20th kill, I think it just instantly summons, so we should be able to kill 1 or 2 more, and then the boss will start having a chance to show up. Alright, Phoenix down on you. High potion. I'm gonna keep Quistis slow hit points, because limit break good. Bartholomew. Okay. I don't know if we'll have the space for that, but I'll try. I don't know what the character limit is. I have none within 45 minutes for me. Aww. We'll just like cook a quesadilla and then let it sit for like a day and a half, and it's probably the same experience. Magic, micro missiles, and then okay. Do the combo. If Bartholomew doesn't fit, are you okay with Bartholo? Bartholo. Bartholo. It's like that sentence where you just say buffalo 8 times and it still somehow works. This one has less HP than the other ones, I think. For some reason the quesadillas from my Taco Bell is immaculate and fresh if you go there when it's raining. Probably because there's less people. I think that when it's raining, less people want to go out than just stay at home. And so the workers are... Yes, Bartholomew sounds funny. Okay, I'll try Bartholomew, and if it doesn't fit, we'll do Bartholomew. But my experience working in food service has just been when the weather is shitty, nobody wants to go out. And so it's easier to do your job. Okay, it fell over. That was not the boss encounter. I think we are in boss summoning territory now. I don't know, I don't remember how hard this boss is. But Squall has gotten all 20 of these kills, so he is going to take 200 more damage, I think. No, not all of them. Quistis got one or two of them also. Alright, so now we're going to start paying attention to the scenes. This is the side view scene. If we don't get the boss summon on this, I think this is the scene that requires 50 kills and we just run from these. Maybe. We also might have just miscounted. It's just like one of the secret summons you can get. Micro missiles. $9,999. And then there is a summon in this game I want to name Soul so bad, and I am tempted to just do it without asking, but I should probably ask. I don't know if we'll get them until much later, but you should do it without asking if you're the streamer. I know, but like, you know, that's something that's special to somebody, and I don't want to just hijack it if they are not okay with it. Alright, and they fall over. Do you know they have ultimate authority? Did you know that you have ultimate authority over matter? I did. I still want to ask. I'll do it later because it's not going to be anytime soon. So the side view is not the boss encounter. You hijacked my fire breath. That's different though. I'm just bullying you. Blah. Grr. Is this the boss encounter? I don't know, but I'm gonna kill it anyways. Because I might have just miscounted, and if I miscounted, I don't want to miss the boss. Micro missile, summon. And he's going to counter. Boy. We've fired so many missiles at people today. Where do they store all of these missiles? I will say also, if you're familiar with the Final Fantasy games, Quistis can learn Bad Breath and it's very funny. But yes, I will ask the person in question after the stream if it is okay. Because I would like to ask. That is what I want to do. And also, it's going to be like 10 streams from now anyways. So... That was also not the boss fight. Okay, I think it's the one that's not a side view then. Character limit is 9. In fact, Quizzicottle's default name is goofed because of this. Really? Is it? Okay, I'm like... Yeah, there's no T. You're right. They, like, shortened it because it wouldn't fit. That's really funny. I know how to pronounce the word Quizzicotle because of this game. Back attacked. Cool. Alright, well now I think we just kill Tonberries until something happens. And that's kind of the gameplay. Micro missiles. Schubert. Please come in. I pronounced the word the way we spell it in my native language. I also just might not be pronouncing it correctly. I would love to hear how you say it sometime, honestly. My heart would flutter. I think this is the last goo ball we have to throw down on one of these, maybe. Hopefully. I'm just thinking that. I want to hear it. Yeah! I love when you speak Ukrainian at me. Oh, here it is! Here's the guy! It's Sharp! Oh no! He stabbed me for 2,000 damage! Ow! Quetzalcoatl is maybe how I spell it. Oh, that's cute. There he is! It's the dude! He brought his stabbers. It missed. I don't think you can cast down my magic on this guy. I'm gonna scan you. Straight up shanking me? Yeah. He's not very nice. He's got 5,500 hit points. That's a lot of things to chew through. We might have to prepare for this a little bit. Magic. Full life. Wait. Irvine didn't die from that. Is Irvine tanky because he hasn't killed anything this game? Is that what's happening? Alright, well I think the plan now is we summon Guardian Forces a lot. Ow! That hurt more than it should have, because I had no HP. I'm not gentle like all the others at all. Yeah, I think it's based off of the kill percentage still. It just doesn't wait to counter anymore, it just kind of goes for you. And I also think that all gravity magic from now on is going to miss, and we have to kill it the old-fashioned way, which means we're going to be here a while if we do. Interesting. Yep, it's all going to miss. So we might just throw some protects up and then go from there. Yeah, so Irvine is like actually really tanky. Which is hilarious, honestly. I think I'm gonna full life quest this. We're gonna burn all our full lives for this fight. Alright. Buckle in. We're here to chew through 5,500 hit points without gravity damage. It's gonna suck. Thankfully we did just stock 100 Curas on each party member. Squall's just gonna fall over a lot unless he has Protect up. So we're gonna have to kind of be vigilant about that. 1,000 damage is not bad. Then we have to cast that 54 more times. Alright. Full life for someone with less than 1,000 hit points feels bad, but I need to. Squall's dead. Oh, he's not. Alright. I guess she'll eat a lemon brick to the face then. Okay, you're gonna cast Protect, and you're gonna heal him to full hit points. I don't think you can defeat the king without the stun seed. Is that a reference to another game I'm not familiar with? Okay, so we're gonna just get our Protects up, and we're gonna slog it out. It reads seed backwards? Okay. I get it. I'm gonna mug you. Has nothing. I guess we just cast Shiva. You're very, very clever. Also, hi! It's been a bit. I think I still have Cures on my other party member, or Protects on my other party members. I do. So, unfortunately, spamming summons is probably the most damage that Irvine can do. Although I should probably test that. We're gonna be here a bit. It's been a grind. This is probably the most grinding we're ever gonna do in one stream. Probably. I don't know, there is one section I am a little bit worried might be longer, but it's more varied than this. This was just kill the same enemy 100,000 times. Hope not. Junk. Ow. That hurt. I have like 40 regens. I'm gonna use some. Do people actually enjoy the grinding? Because, like, I'm alright with that. I'm just, like, nervous about it. I think Quistis is a physical attacker. 154. Alright. Can I cast Pain on you? I have never ever seen that junk attack before. What on earth is that? He has a chance to just throw junk at you. That's it. That's the attack. It's just a bunch of random garbage. I do Armageddon Zell this guy, so that might be my fault. Yeah. I'm kind of purposely not doing the Armageddon Zell thing, but there might be a fight or two I have to do it. It's kind of why I'm secretly making him overpowered, in case we have to pull that out. We have a couple times already, just not like full-on Armageddon mode. Stop stabbing me. Here, have a pain. Feel my pain. Miss. Yeah, I think he's just immune to status effects and elemental damage. Do you... I'm actually curious if Demi will work. What about stop? Just cast everything. Everything we got. Yes, it does not. So I'm going to regen myself on Squall, and then we're going to start using Darkside, because we're going to regen the hit points. It also does not work. Break out the big magic. The big kid magic. Oh, I don't have Darkside anymore, because I had the other spell for it. Oh. I guess we just mug it 100,000 times. Do I have slows? What do I have? Life, float, break, Hiraka, drain, arrow, regen. If I berserk it, can it not use the thing anymore? I'm curious. Miss. What magic do you have? Death, cure, and life. Don't care. Yeah, Irvine's going to be summoning a lot for this fight. Okay, this is like 5 Tonberries in one fight. But we can't do what we were doing. I guess we'll haste Irvine. Ow. Yeah, just get our haste up. Cast a single fire, why not? We're gonna be using like everything we got. And then also Irvine is just gonna casually carry the fight, probably. We do have access to item this fight, so not too worried. Item tends to be pretty good when you have it. It's just you can't stock magic when you have it. That's why it's bad. I guess in theory you could just replace Guardian Force with everybody and with item, but it's not worth it. That's my guy, it's your guy! Yeah! He's gonna be here a lot. He does the most damage. Alright, how many hit points we got? How many hit points you got left? I guess I have 100 Blazzaras that I can start using. Get his ass the wind. Alright, 4,900. Cool. I don't have blinds. I guess I can double? We have a long way to go? Yeah, this fight's a lot. It's a lot. And then I'll just start doing haste and just getting as many turns in as I can. We're like 5% of the way done with this fight. Like I said, buckle in. It's gonna be a bit. This is one of the harder, not harder, it's just a longer fight. Might be able to stay for the whole thing. That's okay. We're probably going to do the summon on the next stream anyways. We're just acquiring it for this stream, and then we've already seen Odin. And then I think after this we're going to just do a bunch of story content. I just want to... I had to pick a stream to get the center content done, and this was the stream that I chose. We have to cast that like 50 more times, and I don't think the Guardian Force is going to live through all of it. Double? Just start casting Thundaras. And then also Haste Quistis. Tiny Knife always cracks me up. Yeah. I mean, I just have a feeling they find them, you know? Junk. Alright. Ow. What does your Thundaga look like? Squall's Protect wore off. That's no good. I'm curious what a physical attack from you is going to look like. That's actually not bad damage. Irvine's Protect wore off. Okay, we gotta get that back up. So we're gonna cast a single Cure on you, and then you're gonna just cast 2 Protects. If you have them. You don't have them. I see. I wonder if I can bio it and get some poison going. Unfortunately, I do think the summon is eventually going to die, and then it's going to just turn into, like, here's what we have in our spell inventory. Squall is going to be on Protect duty. Eat poison. Okay, the double's working out. I'm gonna Protect on myself, and then double bio, because that actually did a lot of damage. I'm not sure if I'm biased because he's my guy, but I think he's my favorite summon so far. Hell yeah! I'm glad people got their favorites. I will say, I don't think anybody here can give spoilers. Junk. Alright, I think, yeah, Wind is dead. Sorry. It was not meant to be. I'll Thundara and Revenge for you. He is now dead. No, you know what, actually? I think we do have the item that resurrects Guardian Forces. No, we don't. I lied. Sorry. We do not have that item, in fact. Alright, Irvine. You're probably going to be attacking physically for the rest of the fight. He doesn't cast that sharp attack very often. And he seems like he's weak to spells. We're still using base-ass Cure. I'm gonna just start summoning Shiva. GF Potion and GF Return don't show during battle. Really? Okay. Good to know. I did not know that, in fact. It's whatever. We have some Thundagas. It's like half of the damage we were doing. Irvine doesn't have shit now. It's 4 Demis and then a bunch of Cures. Ow. Okay, I guess we're gonna start using some Irvine limit breaks, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm gonna queue up Irvine's limit break and then heal him. But Shiva only really does 400 damage. He's not very strong at the moment. No, never mind. That's 800 damage. I am a fucking liar. Heal you. Shot. Let's do some normal ammo. 5 guesses as to what Irvine's Limit Break does. I'll hide my face anyways. That's right, he shoots his gun. That's it. You can refine a bunch of different ammo types for him. Oh, he doesn't like that. 510. Okay. Yeah, so bringing in our shitty party members was actually a good idea because the super attack doesn't do anything against them, and Squall is actually at the highest risk of dying, which is insane to me. Alright, well I guess we passed the Kiraga on our support guy. Yeah, just throw some regens on him and keep on keeping on. Like I said, we are going to be here a bit. We're probably actually going to go over for a fair amount of time. This fight is a fucking slog. Okay, magic. Get our haste back up. I am down. Hell yeah. I'm probably gonna obtain this guy. We're gonna name him, and then I'm gonna call stream after that. Because this fight is a lot. Get that last protect out of your inventory. Be the non-spellcaster that you were meant to be. He's thankfully not that strong. He just kind of jump scared me with the 2000 damage attack at the start. In fact, I'm wondering if it would be a good idea to Berserk Irvine. That might be fun. I think Irvine still has a spell or two in his inventory, but if we cast a single Berserk on ourselves, it will probably be fine. Probably. Speed up the fight a little bit. I don't know. It makes me anxious because we have like 40,000 more hit points to get through, but I think having 2 people on auxiliary will be fine. Junk. Kiraga, Kiras, and Demise. Alright, yep. We're gonna just berserk ourselves. Throw caution to the wind. Do some healing. Irvine is now a dedicated physical attacker at every turn. I promise I won't regret that decision. Squall's Protect wore off. Magic. Heal Clistus. And then get that Protect back on yourself, because nobody else really needs it. Irvine loads his shotgun with menacing intent. Yeah, it's 150 a turn. It's not that bad. I need to organize my spell menu so fucking bad. Where's my Protect? I am losing my goddamn mind. I have 7 pages of garbage. Here it is. I mean, we're doing 800 damage with Shiva. It's respectable. And then everybody else just kind of takes normal-ass amounts of damage because they haven't killed 100,000 things. Heck, I don't even think I need to cast Protect. That doesn't do anything. Why did I do that? Alright. It's just gonna say miss. Because we haven't seen this animation enough already today. I think we probably have gotten about halfway through this fight. I don't know. Like, Irvine has curative magic they can do, but berserking them just feels more convenient for me. And I don't think we need 3 healers. This guy is pretty damn cool. Jupiter? Yeah! We haven't really used him a lot since we got him. But he has been the backbone of our run, which I think is really funny. And then Squall can cast an arrow. Because he's the guy who's enabling us to steal from our enemies and let Squall do damage with no strength junction. So he's kind of the reason that, like, Squall is a party member. Yeah. 255. Alright, yeah. This guy does not take a lot of damage from physical attacks. As a matter of fact, cast another Blizzara, please. This is taking a while. At least this isn't the fucking Renoa versus Fusion fight. Ow. Alright, get some heals up. Now there is a problem. If Irvine is the only person alive at any point, we lose. I think this is going to be a bit longer from the looks of it. I don't know, I mean, if we're counting the entire grind to get here, we've already been here for over an hour. We've literally spent our entire day outside of the... Just do a round of healing. We've spent the entire day outside of wandering the world map a bit in this location. But we've done a couple things here, so it's not the worst. Oh, I still have double up. I didn't know that. I guess we're just gonna keep using that until it wears off. Shiva's still faster. Okay, assuming that we're safe, I'm gonna do another scan and check our progress. Where's the scans? Here they are. $3,400. We've chewed through 20,000 hit points. A bit over halfway done, I think. No, we're a little under halfway done. I lied. And we're about to lose our access to our other Guardian Force. Yeah, so it's gonna be a bit. So while we're here, there's actually something I want to show off. I'm gonna burn a turn doing it, which is fine. You can actually scan your party members. Hi Irvine, how you doing? How you holding up over here, buddy? An expert marksman can use specialized bullets to attack enemies. Doesn't perform very well under pressure. And then look, you can see our stats at the top that actually like varies based on the stats you have junction, so their strength is higher than the rest of their stats because they're a physical attacker. Also, you can't rotate selfie up and down because you know why. Just wanted to show that off. Junk. Ow. Alright. I think I'm actually going to heal with the other party members. And we're gonna do Fire Breath, because we can. Use that Fire Breath. 2,000 damage, hell yeah. I wish I had an aura in my inventory so we could limit break it constantly. That is a really strong spell. Healer Vine. Get another Shiva summon off. We'll just put it in his 150s, you know? Go faster, go faster, go faster. Squalls protect 4 off. If we ever get caught out with the id sharp attack on Squall when he doesn't have protect, he will instantly die. Can't. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint. What's the best action here? I think we just haste Irvine. Get our haste up. We should be fine. It's not like we don't have a Phoenix down if it comes to that. Junk. Donk. I'm gonna actually double heal here. I don't know how long that lasts for. Maybe the entire fight. Hey, Sunquest this. Blah. So I think this is 1 out of 5 Guardian Forces that are left to acquire in the entire game. I'd like to try and get the rest of them by the end of Disc 3. I think you can do that. So, a lot more side content. Do I have Protect up on Squall? I don't know. I'm gonna cast it anyways. Not the most threatening enemy in the world. I am kind of scared for my life for some of the bosses in this game. I will be completely honest with all of you. No, if this goes on for much longer, I might have to go get Taco Bell because it'll be the only thing that's ulted when I go. Shoot it. Thank you. Where's my regen? Here's my regen. Bang. Thundaga. I'll do it again. Just watch. Also, is Betharlemue 9 characters? I know that was the name we picked out for it. I don't remember if that's in the character limit or not. Bang. I don't think it is. B-A-R-T-H. Yeah, that's nowhere close. 11? Okay. I'll go with the alternative one, which I don't remember off the top of my head. It's like Bartholom or something. B-A-R. A-L-E-M. That's exactly 9 characters. Bartholom. I will ask you to retype it when it comes to the naming screen, because I want to spell it correctly. Man, I'll do it again. Bang. Okay, it's time for our scan check-in. Where's our progress at? Shiva has lasted a lot longer than I thought that she would. $2,300. Okay, we have approached the halfway point. We're halfway done! It feels bad. Oh, this fight sucks. Shiva's dead. And cast a blizzard. We're halfway done and the fight is about to slow down. I think I'm right, this is gonna be longer. Yeah, this is not fun. It turns out having one Guardian Force means that they are harder to use more often. Eat my blizzards. Kinda just using this as an opportunity to clear some of the weaker magic out of my inventory. While our Vine heals up from the regen. Bonk. Chunk. I think our Vine might be dead. Yeah, he died. He died from that. Whoops. I guess cure on the remaining party members, and then we just kind of heal from there. Yeah, I got an item. Phoenix down on him. Not the end of the world. That Kiraga sound is ingrained into my brain, by the way. What am I gonna cast? Okay, so you are going to shot, and you're gonna make him... You're gonna make yourself go faster, actually. Here, dance. Dance for me. We got some Phoenix Downs to burn. It's cool. We can do some limit breaking while we establish ourselves again. And we'll use some shotgun ammo. I wonder if crafting some ammo before this fight would have been a good idea, actually. Because the fast ammo is just literally as fast as you can pull the trigger. You can burn through a full stack of fast ammo in one go if you really are good at trying. Poke. What limit break did Quistis do that did Meltdown? Good point, actually. I completely forgot about that. If she gets low again, we'll have to try and fish for that. Alright, I'm gonna cast another Berserk on myself. They haven't really been targeting Quistis, though. But I guess that Quistis has also been summoning Shiva, which is why they have full health still. And cast our last two waters. Squall's Protect wore off. I know what you're talking about. I think it was Acid that did that. Acid cast Meltdown. Yeah. Where's my break? Where's my paint? Protect. Here we go. Squall's the only person I care about having this up because of his unique ability to get one shot by the boss. Bang. What was I doing? Haste. On Quistis. We're actually running out of magic. That's not a good sign. I mean, it's good that we're burning through it as fast as we are. Junk. Okay, this might be a good opportunity to start fishing for it. Maybe. I don't know, because Quistis is so... Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. A little risky, but we're fine. We're gonna attack ourselves to get access to it. Because also the Fire Breath attack does 2,000 damage per cast. Okay, I don't like that I cast crit on myself, but we're gonna just hang out in this area for a bit. I think it was Acid. And then some Daga. I don't know. Just cast everything, I guess. If she falls over, we have I think we have items on Squall. Yep. I'm not casting Degenerator because I know that's not it. Ultra Waves, maybe? So for those of you who are wondering, Meltdown casts Vitality 0 on the target. I don't think it's a 100% hit rate, that might be why we're not seeing it. But okay, yeah, Quistis is now dead. Ow. Alright, we tried. I think I'm gonna just... This is my last Phoenix down. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Quistis in low hit point range and just spam Fire Breath, because that's a lot of damage for us. And then we'll just kind of deal with not being able to limit break next time. Yep. We're going to use the Fire Breath that we stole from Spiral over and over again. Because it has 23 hit points left, so really it should die in like 12 casts. Although I think it is percentage based and is starting to do less damage. So maybe not. Still 1,400. How many haste do I have left? I have 7. It's okay, we're putting it to good use. Oh, that's the other problem with it, is that we gotta like spam, like hunt for it. Okay, I might cast like 1 or 2 more, and then go back to doing what I was doing, because we also lost our double from that. That's the other problem. $2,000? Okay, it might just be random. I don't know. Is he close? I don't know. I am kind of like neglecting my health to dual damage at this point, and I need to switch to healing again, because this is our last Phoenix down. So we're kind of getting into spicy territory. I'll do like a round of heals, I think. Oh shit. It's sharp. Squall's dead. Alright. Heal ourselves up. Okay. No more playing. I don't want to lose the fight. I think Quistis does have a full life on her, but I'm not quite certain. Oh. Yep, okay, we have 2 full lights actually, so we're fine. Oh. I'll do a skin in a second. Oh hey look, it's his limit break. Yeah, he has one of those. Come on. Shiva's dead. I wish Shiva wasn't dead. We'll cast our last bio. I'm trying to get everybody healed back up, and then we're gonna scan it. Kind of sucks that Quistis lost their double, but we did do like 10,000 damage with her limit break for it, so it's a good trade-off. We might actually get another cast-off. Quistis is the person I want to keep alive at this point, because we're out of Phoenix Stones. So we're gonna do a Kiraga on Quistis, and then we're going to Fire Breath while we're full health, because we can just do that. As soon as we're in a safe spot, I promise, I will cast Scan. But that does so much damage that, like, we have to be getting somewhere. Oh, you crit Irvine. That's not very nice. I guess we'll scan now while we cast the full life. How many hit points do you have left? We're down to 6,000! we're almost there! Don't get lazy with it. We're getting there. I think Irvine has to stay up for the rest of this. I'm gonna just haste myself. Alright, I guess it's physical attacks for you. You don't have anything. Yeah, we are losing 50 damage an attack, but... yeah, like I said, this fight sucks. Haste on Quistis, probably also heal Squall. Yeah, those fire breaths kind of sped this fight up a bit, huh? Thank you. Thank you, Spiral, for your contribution. We appreciate it. No, you don't get to get it back. From Dara, we got another junk cast. Irvine's not Berserk anymore, so they can help with the healing. Cast putting some pots and pans on my head. Squall needs to cast Protect on himself because he will get one shot if that happens again. It's the least you could do for helping out so much. Well, it's so useful. I don't want to give it back. Give it back after the adventure? Fine. You'll let me borrow it. It's a deal. Alright. Do a full round of heals, because it's spamming AoEs on us. And then keep hitting it. We're getting there. Where are my Thundagas at? There they are. It's gonna die soon, I promise. I promise this fight eventually ends. I might just do a close-up of this guy's casting his pots and pans spell for the thumbnail, because this has been so long of the fight. I will say that the hardest fight in the game is not the longest fight in the game. The hardest fight in the game ends in 30 seconds, and you don't get a lot of say in how long that goes. Either you win very quickly or it wins very quickly. Okay. So I think this is the actual longest fight that we have in the game. That we have left. Other than one very, very specific thing, which I will not spoil. Heal up after an AoE. We lost our double, which sucks. Alright. Everybody's healed. Start casting spells, please. Oh, it's Irvine. Irvine doesn't have spells. friends like spells. What are those? Please. Last scan it had 6,000 hit points. We're so close. Did you know enemies using the spell on you in the PS1 version turns off Game Shark cheats? Is that for real? Oh, that's so cool! I didn't know that! I never had a Game Shark. That's fucking awesome! They programmed it to remove cheats? That's fucking cool! Earl Irvine died. Okay. I think that was all of our healing. No, I lied. That's crazy. Yeah! Quistis also does have a lot of physical and magic defense potential, we just haven't gotten the spells to support it. So I'm going to Landara on you, shot for you, and then heal after the shooting. Status effects are just variables in memory, and Dispel zeroes them out. Really, that's... So it was unintentional, which is really cool. I'm gonna put in cheats to haste myself, and then... Nah. You're gonna play the game for real, sorry. Okay, we're almost done with this fight. Both Guardian forces that we can use against this thing are dead, and we have blown through like 3 stacks of magic, but it's almost done. Who will get the final blow? I'm like trying not to be reckless, but we've been here for so long. 568. It's dead! Please type the name! It's dead! We did it! It's dead! It's a little guy. He says, I'm sorry. Let's go! Tonberry joined your party. That's not your name. We got another chef's knife. Oh, we got another royal crown. Your name is... Okay, so both of our spellcasters now can learn Magic 60, which is hot. Bartholom. This guy looks like a Bartholom, let's be real. He just said his name is Zari. No, it's Bartholom. He doesn't get to pick his name. We just spent like an hour fighting him. Your name is Bartholom. Alright. Let's look at Bartholom. He is the second to last Guardian Force you can acquire in the game. He starts at level 30. And what can he learn? Haggle, Familiar, easier to buy rare items, receive discounts at shops. Initiative. He starts with Luck plus 50 and Evasion plus 30, level up, level down, Magic. This guy knows some moves. Initiative. Enables action as soon as the battle begins. Restore HP by walking and uses an auto potion. So this guy is packing some abilities. You'll notice though that they all cost a lot of ability points to learn, and that's kind of the drawback. But level up and level down increase and decrease enemy levels. So you can just play around with that. And if we wanted to, we could go find an enemy, cough, T-Rexar, cough, level it to 100, blind it so it can't hit us, and then draw a bunch of endgame magic. I won't do that. But that is an avenue to breaking the game. So we're going to make you learn... I love his summon animation on giant enemies. Also, don't ever use level up on Ruby Dragon. That's a mistake you make only once. What happens when you level up a Ruby Dragon? Good for grinding. I've never done that. What happens? So we're gonna leave. Triple Ultima? Oh. Okay, yeah, I won't do that then. I'm in a cottage. Who is going to get this? I'm going to put this on Quistis. And then Birthling. Wait. I'm fucking insane. He doesn't have any junctions. He just has the abilities. I'm stupid. So he has no junctionable stats, and actually, for this playthrough specifically, is bad. But... okay, so I'm not going to learn Auto Potion because we're not going to use him, but I do want to do Familiar. So we might grind that out later. I'm going to save the game. We did it. We got the second to last Guardian Force, and we will summon him on Wednesday. Thank you all for coming, everybody. Thank you all for sitting through this particularly grindy stream. We got a lot of optional content done today, and on Wednesday we're going to resume the story and go to Adia's house and figure out what the hell just happened with Renoa and the end of Disc 3. It's a pleasure having all of you here. This was great. Thank you. Thank you for watching. It is always a pleasure to stream for all of you. I hope to see you all on Wednesday, and we'll go from there. I am going to go get some food. Bye-bye.